Hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing well over this long weekend. Today we have something a little different. We're going to do hair from my house, well, condo. And we're going to work with what we have because we don't have all the tools with us. And as you can see, we're going to be doing here on this little stool right here. And for today, we're going to do a slight trim. And because we did our color about, how long ago did we do it? Well, about 2 weeks ago. So we don't want to cut too much of the length off. And today we're going to plan on doing a long layer haircut. And I'm going to show you guys how to achieve that. So as for the trim, I recommend getting a trim usually like 4 to 8 weeks, even a little bit longer if you want to. And for today's video, actually I want to show you as well the scissors that I have, my scissor pouch. So as you can see, it's right over here. I have a lot of scissors and I like to have the best scissors out there. And I've spent a lot of money on the scissors because, you know what, we're like hair doctors. We need the best tools out there to make people look good. For today's hair, we're gonna use my 4-inch cutting shears, as you can see. And normally, you can use pretty much whatever scissors you want, is whatever you feel comfortable with. I also have my 6.5-inch scissors, my barber shears that I also use for like when I do blunt cuts, and they're over here, so you can see they're a lot longer. And by the way, these shears are Migoto, they're from Japan. So yeah, so for today we're gonna use my shorter ones. Okay, so here we go. So right now I'm gonna use my barber shears just for like cutting making the line nice and straight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take small sections, about an inch section. So a little tip I give you is that for hair, when the hair is fine, I usually like to point at the hair instead of just going blunt. As you can see here, do like little triangles. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can do just little triangles over here, as you can see. So take the next 1-inch section, and remember, there's many ways of cutting like a blunt haircut. This is just one of the ways. And for today, we're not gonna take much hair off. We're just doing a little cleanup because I guess the color dries your ends a little bit. And today is gonna be a fun day because today we're doing hair from home, and of course we don't have everything with us, not even a cape actually, as you can see. But it doesn't matter because we're gonna do a beautiful haircut today. So don't mind the angle where I'm standing because I'm trying to show you guys how to cut it. But normally I would stay like right behind the client to get like a nice straight line. And by the way, guys, I've been doing hair for about 9 years now, and I'm gonna make a video soon about myself as well. See, I love that look when it's not all even. I like when it's a bit choppy. So when I'm getting in the on the sides here, what I like to do is I like to bring my hand a little bit back. I don't like cutting straight down because I always prefer the front to be a little bit longer than the rest of the hair. And for the front part, the face frame area, so what I like to do is I literally grab the hair like this. As you can see, it's about an inch section, and right now I'm going to change my scissors to my smaller ones, which is this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called like a surfing technique. So I go on the front of the hair, gently, just at the ends, get rid of all the dead ends. Ta-da! There you go. And you can go back to just like dusting it a little bit more if you have to. Then you can like bring the hair forward towards yourself and just, like I said, just dust the ends. Okay. Now we're gonna do this other side. So same thing. Bring your hand a little bit in the back here. So then the front can be a little bit longer. So same thing here. We're gonna slide the hand down. And those are all the dead ends. And you can go back, as I said earlier, just like dust the ends too. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn the client just a little bit over this way. So, it's very simple. If you want to do long layers, we just grab same thing, an inch section. You can use clips if you like. For me it doesn't matter. I use clips and if I don't want to. So what you do is you grab a half-inch section. Remember, we're doing long layers, so we don't want to bring the hand too high up. We're just going to do it right over here. And I also, when I do layering for this particular hair texture, I like to point cut this as well, just so it falls more natural. And then you grab the next section. Also, grab some hair from the previous section you just cut. So same thing as you can see here. Remember, the key is to take very, very, very small sections. Like, don't take thick ones, because then you'll be able to see all the lines here. So same thing, you just keep going. Remember to grab some hair from the section you just cut, so you can find the guide. So keep doing the whole back section, and then once we get to the front area, like right over here, I'm going to show you a little bit different how to cut it. So right now I'm curling the hair with this wand. This is a 1/4 inch wand. This is the only tool I have at home because preferably I like the other curling irons better. But anyways, for now we'll use this one. So what I like to do is I like to grab a bigger section because I want like a looser curl. So you grab this probably about an inch section, just roll it. And I don't like to curl right at the end. I like to leave the ends a little bit straight. Pretty much like mold the curl to whatever you want to be. So the same thing, take chunky sections. Remember, if you want tighter curl, smaller section. If you want like a bigger loose wave, you take thicker sections. So roll it, and then just leave the ends a little bit more like straight. So right now I like to grab a white tooth comb and I like to brush out the curls a little bit. For today, the look I'm going for, I want very loose waves. So I'm gonna like brush out a lot. But normally, if you want them to last a little bit longer for the night, then I guess you don't have to do as much as I am. So pretty much this is the brush. So I'm just gonna go gently go through like this, and the same thing on the other side. So you see this beautiful texture haircut. You can see the layers. Look at all the long layers over here. So that's the finish of their body. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a nice long weekend, and goodbye from me and Stan.